Hey guys, what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, and this is the new best running shoe from Nike for the everyday runner, the Nike Pegasus 37. Now, most of you guys have seen an unboxing before, and this really isn't any different. Nike has been using this same box for as long as I can remember, and for those that stack your shoes and keep them in the box, I've actually found that this style of box is one of the sturdiest. Quick tip there. That obviously has nothing to do with the shoe, but for those that know, you definitely know. First thing to note is that this isn't the Pegasus 37 in the way we think about signature shoes. The Pegasus was first introduced back in '83, which means it's been around for around 37 years, which is where the Peg 37 number comes from. I don't believe this is the 37th version of this shoe, and in fact, they actually stopped making the Pegasus back in 1997, I think. Thankfully, they decided to bring it back. Now, looking at the 37, Nike decided to make a few updates that should make the shoe better for runners. If you know about the Pegasus line, they make both a men's and a women's version of the shoe. And the men's version, which you see here, actually switches out the full-length Zoom bag that we saw in the previous version and updated it with a larger or thicker version that's going to be right here in the forefoot. According to Nike, an overwhelming number of runners strike at the midfoot, and with the new placement of the Zoom bag, it will actually be more impactful for those runners. The previous Zoom bag was 4 millimeters, whereas the new bag is 10 millimeters, which more than doubles the thickness of the bag, and according to Nike, delivers significantly more return, which actually makes sense. They also updated the placement of the Zoom bag this year. Generally, Zoom is placed closer to the ground where you feel it less, but it has a better interaction with the surface that you're on. However, in this version, Nike actually moved the bag closer to the forefoot. Now, what that's going to do is allow you to feel it more, though in my mind, that delivers less energy return as the energy has to pass through another material. One thing I do like about the new bag is that it's articulated, which helps with the heel to toe transition. And speaking of the heel to toe transition, the main feeling you are going to get with this shoe is going to come from the midsole. Nike has been using different forms of foams over the year, including a change to Cushlon foam for the women's pair starting back in 2018, I believe it was. But this year, or for the 37, they're actually using React. Now, React does have a few different versions of foam, and Nike wasn't specific about the version that they're actually using here. But my hope is that it pulls from the Infinity React foam because I really enjoyed running in those lately. Oh, and real quick here. Nike Running is leading with two types of foam at the moment. Both of them are TPE or thermoplastic elastomer foams, which I have to think Nike will use to replace the EVA midsoles that we've seen for the longest time. Even though TPE foams do eventually break down like EVA, TPE generally holds up longer than EVA and also provides a better energy return. In a sense, it's a win-win for Nike and for runners. Nike gets to step up the performance benefit of all of their sneakers, and runners, they get a shoe like this that's going to last longer and provides them with a more responsive ride. I'm Jacques Slade. Let me know your thoughts now that you've actually seen the shoe in a bit more detail. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.